Hello and welcome to another reading vlog, and this is the first reading vlog of May. So I'm very excited for the month ahead, and I am just starting this month off with just random reading, whatever I feel like. And after looking at my TBR, I think I'm going to start with this one right here. So we'll see how that goes. Otherwise, I am taking myself out today. It is a glorious autumn day. We've got, one of those rare mid-20s, sunny, just stunning. So even though I am exhausted, I am going to drag my butt out, go to a cafe, go browsing, just walking about, just trying to soak up. I might even go for a walk later on in the afternoon if I have the energy, because I really just want to make the most of this weather. Warm weather makes me happy and it's going to be in short supply for the next 6 months. So trying to hoard that shit like a dragon hoards its gold. But I'll touch base with you guys once I've read something. Hello guys, so let me tell you about what I've read so far this week. So I read an arc from NetGalley called SubZero. So this is a graphic novel / manga. So it's got that very fast-paced, cutesy kind of feel to it. And it's about two heirs to the royal bloodlines. They have dragon blood, so only the royals are able to end up becoming dragons. And their clans have been at war with each other, spilling blood, and they've decided the only way to end this is by merging the bloodlines, like combining them through marriage. So you've got the main character named Clove, and look, she's a bit, too kind of naive and cutesy and sweet for me, and docile. I don't know if she's going to have a character development later on. It's alluding to the fact that she's keeping something secret about her dragon. She never lets her, what's it called, the aquamarine or the teal, like some kind of blue dragon out in front of other people. So there's something going on there. Anyway, she's betrothed to the fire dragon prince. Everybody in this book is ridiculously good looking, like model hot. And the figures, it's tantalizing. The big boobies and the small waist and the six-pack abs. It's all in there. It's that kind of book. So these very pretty people meet. He's an absolute a-hole, very rude to her. I'm guessing it's supposed to be enemies to lovers. For a first installment, not a lot happened. So I wish there had been more happening in this first installment, but I believe it's a series. So basically you've just got her going there, them meeting, them clashing. There's also there's a love triangle, and that's when it lost me. I can't stand love triangles. This one has a love triangle with a childhood friend. So yeah, it was interesting. I liked it. The illustration style is beautiful. Hello Nova in the corner. Yeah, hello. And Sylvia on my lap. But I don't think I'll be continuing, but it was good. I did enjoy my time. It was interesting. Then I read Lost Crows and Fallen Stars. So this was also an arc from NetGalley, and I had to DNF it at 93 pages because they wouldn't allow me to read past that. And I deleted it off the app and re-downloaded it and deleted and re-downloaded. But every single time I got to that page mark, it would then take me back to the start and say you aren't authorized to read further. So that's a shame. But basically you had a woman, it's a sci-fi fantasy book. She ends up being tortured in the first scene, and then she wakes up with amnesia, and she's told you're actually a queen and this is your king husband and you're on this ship in space. And the husband is a total twat, absolute D-bag, but everything feels weird. So not only is she going through the amnesia thing of not knowing anything, everyone's acting really odd and strange. And I know this is one of those books that has some sort of twist that makes everything make sense of what was actually going on, but I didn't get to that point. So all I could read about was just everyone being real strange and weird, and her not even being a character because she has amnesia, so you're not getting any sense of her personality. And so yeah, I can't really formulate any opinions on it because I didn't get enough to do that. Then I read The Secret Life of a Lady. So this was also an arc from NetGalley, and I've given this 3.75 stars. I enjoyed it. So you've got an assassin and an ex-lieutenant in the army, but now private detective of the Prime Minister. The assassin is working for the Queen of England, and they're both trying to find the same killer. Whilst they're doing that, they're also fighting their fatal attraction to each other. So, it was fun, it was silly. It does include the virgin trope, which I'm not a big fan of, but I think this one was done pretty well. So even though she is very skilled at fighting and killing, she is a virgin, so she was very nervous and unsure about everything to do with sex, even though she was very attracted to this man. She's a newbie, and so that came across in the writing. And he was very patient with her, but they do start getting intimate very quickly in the book. So it's fast-paced in that way. I thought the scenes were pretty good. I did like them together as a couple. It's a 3.75. You know, it wasn't phenomenal, but it was good. I enjoyed my time. And then I read Piglet. Tell me why. Why this is the Australian cover, this, which is ugly, guys. Like, what is this? And it's got two other covers, one with the donuts, one with a hamburger, that look amazing. Why did we get this? But anyway, this is an incredibly readable book. Very, very easy to read. I forgot when I rated it, but 3.5, I think. Flew through it in one sitting. Like, it was just so readable. This is food porn in a book. If you like reading about descriptions of food, well, you're going to salivate and drool all over these pages, make them real moist. But with that, layered beneath that, marital problems. So the character herself is named Piglet, and already I'm like, stop. No grown-ass woman is going around getting people to call her Piglet. Piglet, I don't think so. But anyway, Piglet, who doesn't really have much of a personality in here, is not very likable, to be honest, but is a fantastic cook. And she's cooking, and she's about to get married to her beautiful, loving fiance, and they have this wonderful relationship, but then something happens. Something is revealed. Now, when I say revealed, I mean heavily alluded to and talked about in the sort of abstract, but you as a reader never know what has happened. It's just hinted at, and that is so frustrating to me. Like, tell me what was done. I need the details, especially when things like this happen to you as a person. Speaking from my own experience, when these things, I wanted every detail. I wanted to know who, when, why, what, how, everything. To not get that was so frustrating. So frustrating. But basically things just implode. She ends up going, I don't want to spoil it, but yeah, some actions are committed and I'm like, okay, probably should have gone to therapy. Probably should have talked it out rather than going that route. So, I don't love the story, so to speak, but like I said, the writing was fantastic and I loved all the food descriptions because I'm a foodie and I legs of food and I'm going to go and eat some now. But yeah, interesting, quick read, 3.5 stars. The book that I'm currently reading is called The Book of the Most Precious Substance. Basically, you have a bookseller who is told that someone is looking for a book, and this book is called The Book of the Most Precious Substance, and they're willing to pay $1 million for it. And so she wants to go and find it, but it's a very elusive book. She's putting out feelers so far. No one's ever heard of it. She's just gotten a hint that it might be to do with the occult. So that's where we're at with her search for this book. In the meantime, we are learning a lot about her relationship with her husband. So she is married to this man that she absolutely adored. However, he ended up getting early onset dementia, and now she's in a carer situation relationship with him where she just cares for him. She's had to sell all of these things and change her lifestyle drastically to be able to pay for all of his needs. And it's heartbreaking. I was like, this book has depth. I wasn't expecting that based on the premise of this book, which I think is to do with witchcraft using bodily fluids. That's what I'm guessing the most precious substance is alluding to. So far, I'm really enjoying it. Once again, really readable, really engaging. I was only going to read 20 pages and I ended up reading 70 or so in bed and I had to stop myself. So I'm going to continue on with that. I just had my makeup done today for the Chanel vlog, but I think I'm going to go take myself out, change my outfit a little bit because I'm not really vibing it. And I'll see you guys later. Hey cats. What are you guys doing? Okay, so I went to the cafe yesterday. It was okay. It was good to see my family. There was a cute guy sitting on the table opposite, but yeah, I can't flirt with people when I'm with my family. So anyway, I finished The Book of the Most Precious Substance and I've given it 4.5 stars. It would be 5 stars if the ending was different. The ending suits the story of the book. I get that, but oh my God, I was like, no, why has it gone this way? I do like happy endings, guys. And this is not that. But like I said, it suits the story. But I thought this was really, really good. So basically the 5 substances that you need for this demonic ritual are sweat. So these are performed during sex acts with the person. Sweat, semen, lady liquids, blood, and the 5th substance, the most precious substance, is squirt juice. So that seems to be the issue that's got a lot of people. Not everyone's a squirter, so it seems. And the last act does involve a sacrifice. So yeah, It was good. It was a fluid-filled foray into the dark arts and the drive for power and your most intimate desires. So I would recommend. I enjoyed it. I thought it was pretty good. And it's very sexy. The scenes aren't described in detail, but there are a lot of them. You know, there are a lot of people doing things. There was some some ladies on ladies as well, like some witches doing some BDSM in there. Look, this is a bit dubious with consent. Like I said, it's a very dark theme in general, so read the trigger warnings, my guys, but I thought it was really good and I enjoyed it. And that's everything that I read for this week. Until next time, stay wild, Star Child.